Hey guys, welcome back to Spiritual Guidance from Nana. Welcome back, welcome back. I'm excited to bring you another message from Spirit A. While I was preparing, I put myself in a different spot, which I like to do. I get bored sometimes, just like how I mix up my decks, you know? A lot of times I'll put two decks together at the same time because I get bored. But when I was putting this together, I was trying to think of a theme, you know, and I love candles and but what I have out here is raw um all of a sudden I went blank. Um for February. Um Purple stone. Oh my god, all of a sudden I went blank. I'll think of it, I promise. It's a common one. But I brought the violet out here as well. So if you're drawn to purple at all, or purple is your favorite color, this is definitely going to be something in this message for you, okay? So I brought out, it's raw amethyst. Oh my Lord God. And it was 111 on the clock when I said that. Thank you, angels. Um, yeah, so if you're drawn to purple at all, or you've been seeing a lot of purple, okay, I just noticed that this one card, Trust Your Shepherd, is in purple as well. I just noticed that. Yeah? Um, Excuse me, and I brought Nana's solutions out here. It's a deck I created right here. And the top one is purple. Wonder what it says. False evidence appearing real. That's what fear is. So, yeah, I pulled some cards already, as you can tell. And one of the first cards that came out was, sorry, I have a couple of notebooks on my lap. Gentle Gardener. Gentle Gardener. What I see here, I don't know if you can really tell, but these are eggs in the background, and there's little fairies popping out of the eggs. And what I was feeling like is that your season of harvest, okay, is going to open up to you soon. All right? Your season of your harvest is going to open up because you have been doing the healing work. I've been saying this for the past couple of messages, but you've been doing the healing work within your life, and you need to stop second guessing yourself. That's what came out of Nana's wisdom notes. Okay? They're right here. And there's, I don't know, there's quite a few cards here. But stop second guessing yourself. I know that you're going through a lot. Whoever I'm talking to, you're going through a lot right now. You've even hit rock bottom several times in your life right now. And you might not even be that old, but your spirit team just wants you to be able to live, love, and laugh. They want you to be able to rest in them. What I'm seeing from Spirit right now is that some of you guys need to look back on your life and see where the Spirit of God has brought you through in other times. You might hear kids playing in the background. It's a beautiful day outside in the middle of winter, so they're having a good time, but you need to look back and see how far you've come. You need to look back and see how you have gotten through other situations before. It might not have happened overnight, but it happened. You know, that's something that older generations used to do, you know, was log down what blessings came into their life, log down their thankfulness, their gratefulness, different experiences. You know, that's how Moses and Abraham and all the prophets of old and stuff would tell stories to the younger generation of things that God has done. And that's what I feel like right now. Esme, that's my pup in the background, guys. Esme. So, hold on for a sec. Okay, sorry about that, guys. She doesn't bark very often, so when she does, it's usually a stranger. But she's my soul dog. I got her from a rescue, and I'm telling you, we just really bond together. We love. Anyways, let's get back to you guys, okay? There's been many times who I'm talking to that you've been at rock bottom. And I think you've been coming out of that, and you're learning to live, love, and laugh again at yourself, at life. But there's encouragement that is coming along your path, all right? And to trust in your shepherd. But what I was getting for you was, let me get my notes out here, okay? The gentle gardener reminds you to be your own person, okay? To be a conscious co-creator with Source, and to stop second guessing yourself. That is the main thing. That's what I really feel like this message is going to be about, is stop second guessing yourself. Your spirit team knows that you've hit rock bottom in different areas in your life, and that's why they have done healing, and they're doing healing in that area so that you can learn to live and love and laugh again. Rock bottom just means surrender and acceptance are the keys to freedom. So when you hit rock bottom, wherever it is, whatever cycle in life, or whatever foundation in your life, whether it's relationship, maybe you've hit rock bottom in your finances, maybe you've hit rock bottom within yourself even. You've done that before. But Spirit is helping you more and more to live, to love, and to laugh again. Bring in encouragement along your way. It's like they're giving you a nudge, and saying you are receiving a nudge in the right direction. Trust your shepherd. Trust the shepherd. All right? Of your soul. Trust your shepherd. Because he cares for you. He loves you. All right? I'm trying to figure out where to put my book. Hold on. Okay. Also, you got Bone Collector here. What this means is that everything that was stolen from you, everything that you lost along the way of you growing, of you healing, of you whatever, everything that you have lost is going to be regained to you. All right? Everything the enemy stole is going to be replenished to you, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. All right? I like to do pre-shuffles to see what energy the Lord has, right? Then we're going to sit there and we're going to do some more. So what have you got for us, Spirit? Oh, there's two of them right there. Let's see what we got. Lord heavens, we got flying on the bottom again. This has come out the past couple of messages. Coming apart just came out. And the last message, it was about the masks coming off. That was the last message. This was in there. Coming apart. You might feel like you're coming apart, who I'm talking to. You might feel like you're being split personalities or split person because you've got a lot going over here and a lot going over there. But that's what it is that you're going through an elevation right now. You're going through an alignment right now, who I'm talking to. And you're seeing parts of your light side and you're seeing parts of your dark side, but you're going to embrace both of them, is what I was seeing. Okay? So you're not coming apart. You might just be seeing different sections, but they're all going to flow together, is what I was feeling like. All right? Magic stream. See this waterfall out in the middle of nowhere. Replenishing. Yeah. You're flowing. You're flowing in the right direction, okay? You might not feel like it right now. You might not feel like you are, but you are. Let's get a little more on this magic stream. Can we get a little more Spirit on this magic stream, please? That's too many. Thank you. Can we get a little more? Okay, let's do it this way. Oh, there it is. And it came out the last message as well. Between worlds. Work with spirit to heal blocks and uncover deeper truth. Spirit is my true source. You're going to be unveiling something. You've been seeking hard after something, an answer to a problem, an answer to a relationship, an answer to your finances, an answer to your business, I just saw. An answer. Yeah. Some kind of answer. And you're going to have the answer that you need. You're going to have the answer that you need, is what I'm feeling like. Okay? Hold on. Can you give me a little more on this stream and between worlds? A little more on this? Thank you, Spirit. One more time. We're going to cut. Do it this way. Illuminate a vision. Imagine your dream infused with divine light and upholding with grace. I reach my full potential. Something's coming in for you. And you've been holding on for it. You've been waiting for it. You've been asking God for it. It belongs to your dream. It belongs to part of your vision. And you are getting ready. It's coming to you, by the way. It's coming to you. All right, let's see what's on the bottom. Shining wisdom. I learn what I need to know. You've done all the research in this area. There is some kind of magic stream that's coming towards you, a divine blessing that's coming towards you. And some of you, it's going to be financial. Some of you, it's going to be a relationship. But it's some kind of answer to a question that you've been asking lately. And you're going to know without a shadow of a doubt that Spirit is your true source on this. You're not going to feel like you're coming apart. You're going to start flying. Feeling free again. Because you're embracing both sides of yourself. The light and the dark side. You're coming more into harmony and balance with who you truly are. Let's get a little more on this coming apart, please. Coming apart. Just one more on this deck. Thank you. Flipped over. Answers revealed. Sitting quietly with Spirit helps you find the wisdom you need. Spirit speaks in silence. Look at this, guys. You cannot make this up. Look at this. I know I'm an intuitive, prophetic reader, but listen. You've got two faces here, like you're split. You're torn apart. Torn apart in a decision, torn apart in a conflict within yourself. But look at this. Answers revealed. This is when you come together. Look at this. So when you avail yourself to your spirit team and you come and you meditation and prayer and you sit in that silence with them, that's when these fragmented pieces of yourself are going to come together as whole, as one with Spirit. And that's where you're going to start taking off. Taking off in your business, taking off in your relationship, taking off in your hobby. When you realize that you're not separate from the divine, that you are part of His DNA, part of His makeup. You are a son or a daughter of God, right? Golden map. When you align your desires with Spirit's plan, you are truly blessed. I fulfill my true purpose, told you. You're going to start taking off in your true purpose. There's going to be a clear passage. You have many choices to make to move closer to your desires. I make good decisions. You're going to start trusting yourself. And like the first card said in there, you're not going to second guess yourself anymore. You're not going to second guess yourself anymore. You're going to start trusting that the gut instincts that you get, the intuition, the downloads, the dreams, the premonitions, the synchronicities that Spirit is giving you is for a reason, and you're going to start celebrating. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishment, see? Don't forget how far you've come. Don't forget where you've come from. Do something special to commemorate the moment. Whether it's big or small, you deserve that, and so much more. Celebrate the baby steps as you're moving towards whatever you're going after. Celebrate the baby steps. You've got to. You know, there's a long ways between point A and point B by the time you're done. Celebrate the journey. Take time out to celebrate the baby steps. In your sobriety, in your personality, in your spirituality, in your relationships, in your finance area, whatever area that is, celebrate the baby steps. All right? Can you give me another card, please, Holy Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Gonna cut. How about we just pull? I like doing this too. Let's just pull. Whoop. Fell down. Lighten up. Celebrate the baby steps and lighten up. Have some fun. Shake your boots. You know, shake your dance your socks off, you know. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Serious. Yes. There are hard things happening. No shit, Sherlock. It doesn't say that. I said that. No, it's not always easy to be here on Earth. But you can always find time to laugh, to be silly, to have fun. It's so important that you do so. If that ain't the truth, find some time just to kick back, to kick up. Do you know what I'm saying? Loosen up. Put a funny costume on. Go play with the kids out on the playground. Something. Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with, it's about to be resolved. Booyah. Told ya. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want. But being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. There's always an answer to the problem. It might not come in your timing, but there is always, always, always. And it says on the bottom, have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that is never imagined were possible. Have faith. Have faith that you're on the right track. Have faith. Don't second guess yourself, all right? You've got this. I love you guys. Till next time. Bye-bye.